coming into a position with your body that supports comfort, that supports relaxation. So rather than trying to fit yourself into an idea of what you think meditation should be like, can you start to just scan your body and then also the surroundings that are available to you to see if you would like to make any adjustments for that? Do you need any extra support? Sometimes lifting the pelvis away from the ground can give that space for the sit bones to roll forward to create more length in your spine. If you're wanting to be in a reclined laying down position, would you like to have more support under the legs? Would you like to have a covering, a blanket, something cozy and warm to cover yourself with? Creating your sacred space, the structure of support to then invite in that surrender, the relaxation in your body. And so to create that space as you're ready, it's a place of choice. Creating safety to let the body drop into that parasympathetic response. Creating protection so that you can feel like you're in a place to receive. Security so that you don't need to worry about what's happening next. Trust so that you can settle into what's available both outside and within yourself. This idea that you're only going to go as deep as works for your body right now. I think oftentimes there's this mystery, this veil of what's going to happen next. It's just that innate fear of the unknown, that part of being human, wanting to figure things out, wanting to be one step ahead. And so energetically, physically, we're taking ourselves into the body as a way to be present in this moment and come away from that thinking, that churning, that next step. Movement forward, maybe even the movement, the inspiration, motivation, momentum. Knowing that even while we sit back into this place of the observer, there's still a lot happening. There's still the unfolding and the unwinding of all the parts of ourself, all the parts of our community, unseen support that's working for us. So allow yourself to come into this place of doing nothing, place of the observer, that you're scanning your body, scanning your breath. You can start to expand the breath, full body breathing, breathing in and breathing out. You can hear the sound of your breath. And if there are distractions, you get to hear those. Any distractions are this opportunity call to action, to turn back towards yourself, to turn back towards the inner landscape, inner experience. And so it's not a hiding, a shoving, a pushing, a forcing, abandoning. It's really actually those distractions are an opportunity to be more present, to hold more space, to feel competent with handling whatever arrives. There's a capacity to manage, to course correct whatever bubbles up, whether that's within or beyond. If you're in a seated posture, is there space for more length? If you're reclined, is there more space for surrender? feeling how the breath happens at this center of the physical body, your dense physical being, these particles that make up your body. And so the breath washes in. We're inviting in space and expansion into the body, into that dense space. And there's that beautiful breath. Center of the torso, rib cage, lungs. This container that has the ability to expand and release. The ability to receive and clear. Drawing your awareness now both above and below that container of your lungs, down to the feet, up to the top of the head. And so again, it's just increasing your capacity to be present in your body. Your capacity to fill up. Filling up with your intention, your energy. If there's any part of you that's feeling like it's hard to be here right now, can you create more capacity to hold that feeling rather than pushing it away or shoving it away? Creating more compassion, open, stretched arms for all parts of yourself. Even the part of yourself that might want to control the experience and have it be a certain way. The part of you that wants that expected outcome. The part of you that wants to see yourself showing up in a certain way. Whether it's right now, or as you move through the rest of your day, the way that you're showing up to interact in your relationships, the way that you're showing up to interact with the activities in your life. Using any sound, whether it's the sound of that boom we just had, the sound of your breath hitting the back of your throat, the sound of traffic in the distance, the sound of nature, whether it's here in the audio of this video, if there's any sounds of nature or the wind around you, around the structure that you are sitting in, laying down in. Letting yourself become more present through sound. And even if you are in a space of silence and quiet, where is there sound permeating in the distance? Allowing those tiny, small muscles attached to the little bones in the inner ear to relax. Receive this moment through the ear canal. Receive this moment by relaxing all the muscles around your eyes. Relaxing all the muscles around the outer ear. And then reaching down to the palms of the hands, end of your limbs, upper limbs, and then we'll allow these balls of energy at the palms of the hands, a little bit of warmth, maybe a color, this energy just to grow in size, starting to cover your entire hand, spilling over through each finger, allowing the hands to be resting. Nothing to carry or tinker, nothing to hold on to, really open to receive. Open for the gifts coming your way, the blessings and miracles. Even open in your hands to be prepared for an embrace, to be prepared to receive affection, love, words of affirmation, quality time. Whatever it is that calls to your heart, feeling this spaciousness in your palm of your hand, the ability to attract, and then just cradle in your hands and allowing that energy to move up to the heart. Using this heart space as a portal, a connection to others, a connection to your community, a connection to our global community. And then coming back to wherever your center is in your body, where do you feel that? Where is there a physical sensation of center? And once again, as we prepare for a brief silence, can you bring more length into the spine in that upright seated posture? Can you bring in a little bit more surrender, a little more heaviness in the body if you're reclined? And so it's a willingness to be here, a willingness to meet yourself, coming into that place of trust that your body is going to take you exactly where you need to be. And we'll take about 2 minutes here, and then I'll call you back. breath to come back together into this circle, virtual space of connection through time to my voice, using the breath through space into your body, through your mind into your heart, through the unknown into trust. So you get to come back to this calm clarity, the slowing down that is possible for you when you meet yourself without having to change anything, without having to fix anything, coming into the unique quality of who you are. Knowing that you can navigate whatever is coming next, using all the tools in your toolbox that you've gathered from your past, all the support that you have had from others. And so we get to come to that place, releasing expectations of others, releasing expectations of yourself, releasing any magical thinking or black and white thinking that things need to be a certain way. Just being more open, just more open to receive what is available, more open to shift, pivot, find the resiliency through power, resilience through pleasure and desire, rather than coming from that place of fear or failure, scarcity, lack, disappointment. And knowing that you get to have any feeling that arises, so not abandoning, hiding, or shoving any parts of yourself, but allowing it all to bubble up to the surface, filling up this ability for you to hold capacity for all of those feelings. Sadness, anger, shame, all of these bruises of the past, bruises and even pain in the body from old injuries, letting it all come to the surface, and then coming from calm clarity to decide what's next, allowing yourself to be in the driver's seat, tuning into the control panels that are in front of you, that steering wheel to decide which next path you'll take. And as you step back even further into who you are, from that place of the observer, it's really even getting more acquainted with preparation, more acquainted with that place of choice, making the decision and then choosing to act on it, really from a place of coming to the smallest decisions and smallest preparations that are required of you. And as you tune it back, scale it back, coming back to those smaller pieces, it gives a little bit more space for others to show up, a little bit more space for the universe to provide information, whether that's coming in through tangible, tactile evidence, or whether that's coming in through this channel of intuition. And so it's an allowing of this interaction and this experience of connecting with others and connecting to our environment as the information source, that tool, as part of what's sitting in front of us, coming from a place of power and trust, faith, positive beliefs, even that part of yourself that's ready to plan for the best case scenario. Planning for success. Planning for satisfaction. Planning for joy. Planning for connection. Comfort. Healing. Reconciling. And so as we come to a close, allow yourself to get current in this moment, to get current with your energy, your frequency, releasing and letting go of anything that maybe came up that you're ready to let go of that doesn't serve you. Call to action to allow your breath to clear. Call to action to allow the sensations in your physical body to let you be here. And we'll just take a couple breaths to really come into the center, maybe even more deeply than you think is possible. Closer to your purpose, closer to your passion, closer to that center line, channel of energy through your body. And as you move through the rest of your day, the invitation is to come back to those sacred systems, the sacred system of your body and your breath, sacred system of your emotional capacity, your energetic capacity, the sacred system of the way you interact with others, sacred system of how you interact with your environment, the atmosphere. And maybe even as we part here, coming to the gratitude, to the part of you that said yes, to the part of you that showed up for you. This divine connection through technology, divine connection from my heart to yours. Thank you. I love you. Have a great day. Bye.